Hello there everybody, my name is Angelus, I am a very average gamer, and we're here for another guide on another game I know a little too well, but this time it's going to be different. There aren't really any starting routes that you can take, as a lot of the location loot is based on your character level. What we can do, however, is break the game. Despite it being released 17 times, some of our faithful exploits from the original release are still there to this day. So, we are going to be going on an adventure for a beginner's guide on breaking and exploiting Skyrim. Now, as with every star in Skyrim, you'll hear the famous line.
Hey, you. Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
You will then select your character, watch your head be relocated, and then be freed by a dragon. Now usually I would suggest to skip the tutorial, but we're going to be exploiting a very specific part. It's time for chapter 1, boosting. After you reach the cave, you're supposed to go to the end, fight a bear, but we're going to be using the bear's proximity. What you want to do is get real close to this rock and sniff it for a little while. As long as you are continually moving forward, your sneak will carry on going up. I did this for about an hour, which means we're going to be leaving with just over level 60 in our sneak. Now, there are also some other interesting mechanics in the game that are very easy to take advantage of, just like this next section. What you're going to want to do is go to a low level area. I chose to mine on the way to Riverwood. Then you want to aggravate all of the bandits, make sure you round them all up, and then you just let them hit you. As long as you have a healing spell equipped, you'll be able to boost both your restoration spell level and whichever armor piece you are wearing. Oh, pause the video. I also tried this at the end for a bit of B-roll footage, and we broke the game so much that we basically took no damage at all. But we also managed to make sure that we leveled every single armor class at once. Stay tuned to figure out how. Hey, it's time for chapter 2, the hidden chests. Now there are 3 locations for quick and easy loot in Skyrim. A quick note before we proceed is that the available loot will change depending on your character level. Now, the first is in Whiterun. You're going to want to go to this barrel and position yourself just on the edge. Then, jump to the corner, carefully walk to the other side, and that will allow you to move and break outside of the map. Now, once you've broken your way out, you're going to want to follow this rough route. It's a little bit long, but it's worth it at the end. Once you do get to this location, you will see a hole in the ground and a half-rendered rock. Once you drop through, you will then get access to the Skyforge vendor chest. You can see it just here. You will need to do a little bit of a jump, but that will give you access to the entire thing. All of those items are now free. And once you've taken everything that you need, follow your way through, you'll pop out of the stairs, and ready to go on to the next. Now the second is a Dawn Star. It's a much easier one to locate. Simply walk towards the mine that's in the back right hand side, and next to this rock there is a Khajiit Wandering vendor chest. Now, you are able to take 100% of the contents of this chest, but YouTube tells me that only 20% of you watching my videos are subscribed. So if you would like to show a little bit of support, that is the best way how. Now, back to the video. Now the last, but not least, set of chests is at the Thieves Guild. Now, I'll be honest, it did take me a fair few tries to achieve. What you're going to want to do is position yourself in front of the door to the Ratway, and have a wooden plate. Drop it on the floor and hold either A or X, console dependent, and hold it up against the door and run against it. When it works, you'll pop through the door and underneath the water, giving you access to several merchant chests for your picking. I know what you're thinking, stealing from the Thieves Guild, it's a bit ironic, but with loot this good, you just can't let it go. And also, as a little bonus, there's this section, once you do leave the Thieves Guild, as long as you haven't progressed any of the dialogue, that you're able to boost the archery skill. But anyway, on to the next. Chapter 3 is a quick but essential one, duplication. Now you're only going to need one thing for this, and that is a companion. Now I personally chose Janessa at Whiterun, as she is the cheapest one and closest to the location we're going to need to be at. That is behind Breeze Home. You're going to want to drop the items you want to duplicate. Then tell Janessa to wait there and pick up the items. Once you've done so, you want to quickly run out of Whiterun, come back in again. The items will still be on the floor, but they're also going to be in her inventory. You can do this as many times as you like. Infinite items, and now achieved. Now, the last chapter is possibly the most important. Chapter 4, God Mode. So, I do have a question for you before we start. Have you ever been in a position where you have so many pieces of good gear, but you can't wear it all? If so, this is the chapter for you. Just look no further. After we've gone through this, you're going to be able to wear as many items as you want. Again, it is in Whiterun. Go to the guard barracks and deposit all the gear that you want equipped in this specific barrel. Then, you're going to want to commit a crime and get arrested. Easiest way to do this, pickpocket a guard, concede and then go to jail.
What say you in your defense? You're going to rot.
Usually you'll probably want to sleep away, but what you're going to want to do is lockpick your way out through this vent. Move through the dungeon, up the ladder, and back to that barrel. Then equip another set of gear, and then get arrested again.
Wait, I know you. The only mistake was you showing your face. You're going to rot.
You will rinse and repeat this until you've gone through the whole barrel, or broken your lockpick, and then sleep to be released. Now, Skyrim, in its infinite glory, will equip every single piece of gear that you have just put on all at once. That will mean all of the stats, all of the additional enchantments will stack. Well done. You're now a god. Now, I am aware there are more glitches, exploits, and ways to break the game than what I've covered in this video. However, I just wanted to show you some that I find probably the most stupid, but also the most useful in this video. If you do want a part 2, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to show some support. If you did enjoy the video, please a like and subscribe. Always means a lot. But as always, it has been a pleasure. Thank you always for watching. Take care and peace.